Shout out to the real, man. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy bitch. You better stay in your place. Get in line, punk. I got my man, Cuban Link. Highly dysfunctional, undeniable the story. April 18th, 2021. We talk Fat Joe. We talk Terror Squad. We talk about Big Pun. We talk about the legacy. We talk about fights and scars and wars and redemption. The story, undeniable. Glory. Get in line, punk. Cuban Link, let's go.
But I relit it. Now everything inside of me, they fear I'm coming with it. Been on my rocky grind, trying to push it to the limit with that victory in mind. Now it's finally time to get it. Committed to my hustle from beginning to the end. Guess they didn't like me humble, so I had to muscle in. I trust me, I ain't got no time to trust some friends. I'm still hoping God can forgive me for my sins. Here we go again, had to look within to find the truth. Cause in my mind the devil's always battling Jesus. And in my heart the darkness was clouding my pursuit to happiness and help my soul got from cutting loose. I had to choose from the good and evil I was hosting. Separate the hate from the love with pure emotions. Activate the power of God and put it in motion. Growing like the golden child, now I know I'm chosen. I'm undeniable. Undeniable.
Yeah. We came in, me, Pun, Sace did. You know what I'm saying? Our energy, me and Triple Sace, that the ones that Joe didn't want to be around, we added to that. Me and Triple Sace, that the ones that Joe didn't want to be around, we added to that. That, you know, that the whole project went triple platinum on. And when we came in, Joe was going, you know, triple brass. And Joe was going, you know, triple brass.
Yeah, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Before Terror Squad, before Big Pun, Fat Joe was going double wood, man. Dog Connor Jeter was all right. Jealous One's Envy was all right. Flo Joe, he had a few, he had something. You know what I'm saying? He had something, but it wasn't really nothing. He wasn't no lyricist or nothing like that at first until Big Pun came apart. And now, since then, we got the Fat Joe of today. Fat Joe is a decent lyricist. He's a decent lyricist, and he definitely knows how to make a hit. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't know how to make a hit until Big Pun and the Terror Squad. So now we know that Big Pun and the Terror Squad had a lot of influence to do with his writing. And everybody already thought that Big Pun wrote his shit anyway. And right now, we're just correcting history on highly dysfunctional. Don't bite the messenger. Take the message. Highly dysfunctional.
We were going double wood. Double wood.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Can't go, like, if you was Joe, would you join what Pun was doing, or would you go against? Since everything Pun is doing is working.
I'll join.
So what he did, now it's the way you join. See?
Yeah, what he said. Every businessman understand that. You gotta go with the flow sometimes. You gotta flow, Joe. You gotta flow, Joe. Every businessman understands that. And what we know now, that Joe is definitely a great, great businessman. Shout out to the real.
You want change. You want them to know you know. So they can either back themselves up and not do that shit no more, or fix it. You know what I'm saying? So I witnessed a lot of things that, you know, I know Joe was doing when my project was happening, that his mind wasn't on business, like we was for him. See, we did that first. And that's how you show appreciation. That's how a nigga, you know, appreciates you. So we didn't get no royalties for our shit. We didn't get no credit for when we wrote something. We didn't get no credit when we helped you out in a situation. We didn't get no credit for none of that. Now it was my turn. I put my work in, my nigga, when you, and Pun, this is say Pun was just business, whatever, in that business term, which it wasn't, but I was there for the Capital Punishment album. And I did my part. That's it. Pun assigned me to things. And not because he's my fucking boss, he's my brother. He trusted my word, he trusted my lyrical skills. You know what I'm saying? So when he told me, yo, Q, I need you to write a bridge for I Don't Want to Be a Player No More. For the second one with Joe, right there. So the singer Joe. I wrote it for him. I'm in a hot tub, popping bubbly. See, I wrote that, right?
In a hot tub, popping bubbly. My baby spot love got me busy.
Hot tub, popping
what believe. Rubbing your spot, love, got to scream and punish me. But it don't stop. Watch the pun get wicked when I.
That's highly dysfunctional right there. So I wrote that because Pun gave me that job. No problem, of course. Fuck do I want from my brother? But now, my brother's not here, right? So I see that this is a business that you get recognition, and then you're supposed to really get a check for what you write. We didn't know that coming in. We doing what we do. Hood shit, stupid shit. Even though a nigga went to college, we still hood.
Don't wanna be a player no more. How that shit go? Yo, you wouldn't believe this shit. Joe was really behind us, man. I looked over, I said, damn, there go Joe, man. And here we are, we're talking to Cuban Link. See, that's the energy Cuban Link was talking about, man. But now we know that the best part of the song, Cuban Link wrote it. Who knew that? And we just learned that on Highly Dysfunctional. Now, I don't watch everybody's podcast. I don't watch everybody's news function. But you heard it here today. He told Smash Evans he wrote that. And I can't believe it. And I'm happy he's telling the story right here on Highly Dysfunctional. He helped Big Pun pin the biggest hit of his life. And that's what a team does. They stick together. They work together. I heard Young Buck say the same thing about 50. Shout out to the real, Highly Dysfunctional.
See, when he joined, he embraced us like we part of it. Now he respects us, he loves us, he understands that we dope in our minds. I think he understands, we're happy. Part of it now, we good. We did the shit.
On there. Yeah, it's true. So what he's saying is Fat Joe wasn't really the leader. It didn't start with Fat Joe. It started in the streets. Big Pun and Cuban Link, they was doing their thing. Fat Joe seen them doing their thing. He liked the way they was moving and decided to get down. So he was only the leader in title because he was in the industry and get them on. So he was the leader of the rap group. So it was like can't beat him, join him type of thing. But we all thought, Fat Joe started Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying? But now we know he didn't. He got down and then,
Pun, of course, in a business sense, put us in a place where we could show that about ourselves. And then we showed Joe too, because we had him in the same chair and we helped him with the lines and the rhymes. Pun takes more credit for that, but
I'm in thing with Cruz, man. Cruz be helping out the leader, and the leader is like, yo, I put y'all on. I deserve to get a piece. I get the fuck yo, bitch. I get a piece of your song. We seen Diddy do it to the Locks. I heard 50 do it to Young Buck. And now we seen Fat Joe did it to the Terror Squad. Maybe this is a common thing. But what happens is money runs out and it was all good just a week ago, like Cuban said. Now you want to get paid. Now people want to get paid because the team broke up. Because we ain't crew. People done decided that we ain't family. So those people wrote those songs with the family. They thought this was a family. This was a movement. And then it was just about the money. So now niggas want to get paid. And it's like, now we can't get paid. So it's like, fuck me. So then it's like, yo, fuck you. It's a complex game when you deal with family and money. That's why they tell you to keep them separate. Shout out to the real. Shout out to Beanie Siegel. Shout out to Talk about Fat Joe and see about what he thinks about this. Oh, you think I'm reaching? Yeah, I will talk to Fat Joe one day. Maybe in a couple weeks. Shout out to the real.
that's what I'm saying about Joe. Now, are you that slick of a snake that you could, even if you, maybe you don't like this nigga already, because I never give a nigga a reason not to really like me, unless you're jealous of me, nigga.
Jealousy. A lot of people think, especially in this day and age, that jealousy is all about money. Like, oh, you got money, I got more money than you, that's why would I be jealous? What he's saying is your aura, your energy. You ever read how people see you, how you make people feel? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got something that they don't have. Maybe you charismatic. Charismatic people draw a lot of hate. Malcolm X, killed, charismatic. You know what I'm saying? These are people that are charismatic people. People hate charismatic people. They love them and then they hate them. So that's what he's talking about. He's talking about people hating you without knowing you, or it don't have to be for any type of particular thing. Nobody can admit being jealous. Nobody can admit being envious. You don't even know what you did to arouse that anger or that animosity. Sometimes it can be a good deed. Sometimes you could have helped somebody. And now, he hates you. That's how fucked up humans are, man. Do you know that? You don't want to believe that. But it's really, really true. Like a motherfucker will hate you for some good shit. Some beautiful, good shit that they don't possess. But they'll hate you for it. Sometimes they make you feel bad for it. Because they can't be free like you are. And you ain't even free. You just mind your fucking business trying to figure the crazy world out. Highly dysfunctional. Shout out to the real.
Bitch like me more than you. You hate me now because that's the bitch's choice. Maybe that type of situation. Or a situation maybe where, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas are like that. Some niggas are like the more honorable and, you know, and truthful and honest you are. And they see in the reaction to those qualities from other people. And they see the loving you get, the salutes, the kind of awards you're getting from people, and the energy you're getting. And they're looking at you from a difference, like, nah, I don't like that shit. Like the nigga in Belly with the banana.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. I'm gonna have to drop down on this. I'm gonna have to do this. There's niggas like that all day, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I think Joe was the banana nigga in the corner, watching me all this time. He didn't like me because Pun was my best friend before him. He didn't like me because Pun had, you know, me and him was twins. I mean, we did toe-to-toe before. He did twins. And he didn't like me because I have my own mind. I have my own mind.
Hard. So what he's saying is this. Everything Big Pun was doing was working. You know what I'm saying? Because he's saying Cuban Link said he came along with Big Pun. They was the terror squad. So after he seen what was going down, he trying to say that, you know, that Joe was an opportunist. And this is just my words. This is my story. And I'm telling you, he's saying Joe was an opportunist and decided to get involved. You know what I'm saying? So.
We know in our minds. In my mind, in my heart, is dedicated to Pun. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that, I could tell you, I'm writing a book as we speak. I'm getting things together, but there's situations that I know that I'm right? He showed me who he is. Just, I didn't act in that same moment. Now I look back and I think, and I'm like, he told me who the fuck he was. I still love this ass. I'm a dickhead. I'm a dickhead. I'm the one asshole. And I do. I take responsibility for me being a dickhead. For me beating on hate's door so much. Waiting for love. The hate. Gotta show me who hate was. Hate had to know that he had his flash. But what hate didn't know was that.
With y'all now I know I'm chosen. I'm undeniable. Undeniable.
Yeah.